I'm about to hit 100 miles. Here it goes. Woo! And with that, 100 miles before June 1st. Good morning, everybody. You're gonna hear a lot going on in the hallway. By the way, you can probably hear it right now. But I wanted to just drop in and say hi. Today is Wednesday morning. Monday we had off because of Memorial Day. Yesterday I was actually out sick and I was supposed to go on a field trip, but I didn't get to go because I was sick. I was up late most of the night on Monday and got almost no sleep, and I was still very uncomfortable and sick Tuesday morning when I woke up. So I was like, you know what, I can't get to work. I can't do it. But I've been to the doctor and have everything I need, so I'm getting a lot better. And today is our star party, our end of the year celebration thing. And how that works is we go in rotations. One group goes to the gym with inflatables, one group goes to the park, one group stays inside. Our group goes to gym first. However, this morning I don't have any kids till 8:30 because they were sorted by their advisory times, and I don't have an advisory, so I'm free till we go to the gym at 8:30. The good thing about this day so far is that everybody is like super excited. The hallway is loud. The teachers are excited, which is good because I'm just like, I could stay home for like 1 or 2 more days. I would be so happy with that, but that's okay because the day is supposed to be an easy day in terms of what to do. In my room, when we have our rotation inside to the classrooms, here is my plan. Students are going to have options. My room is called the drawing room. First option is they can join the drawing game, and so what I did is I printed out a bunch of middle school vocabulary words and cut them up, put them in a bucket, and so we'll pick one at random. Whoever wants to enter the drawing game has about we'll see how it goes. I've done 1, 2, or 5 minutes to create a drawing that represents that word, and then of all the entries, everybody in the room votes of which one best represents the word, and they get a prize, which I have a huge bag of Jolly Ranchers. That's going to be the prize because I was supposed to use Jolly Ranchers last week and I didn't. Next is they can do coloring pages. I printed off some copies. I have a couple of different coloring books. I just chose Zentangles this time.
Excuse me for the following announcement.
Okay, so to continue, they have the coloring pages, they can free draw, and then I still have over in my extra time over there some cartoon drawing, step instructions and things. So they'll have options when they come in my room, and on the tables I just put out our boxes of markers. We have used all of our color pencils, so all we got left is markers. I did not fix the marker boxes, mean I did not go through them and like make sure they had all the colors, make sure the marking works. I did not do that. So we will see. At this point, I think I have like 15 minutes until I have to be with kids. So I'm gonna go get a little bit of work done and I'll check in with y'all later. Hi, today is Thursday, aka last day of school, last day of school. Anyways, today, I am super lucky in that I am not really specifically in charge of any kids. I got super lucky because they decided to have a basketball tournament today, and it was kind of last minute because we were supposed to have a kickball tournament, but it rained yesterday, so the fields are all muddy. Right now, the kids are hanging out in classrooms in their advisory classes, and I don't have an advisory, so that's why I don't have kids. But my class, my hallway is loud. So it's really hard to work. It's an 8th grade hallway. And so this is their last day of middle school and they are going a little crazy. A lot of them are, not a lot, but a good number of them are like moving away for high school. So they're kind of like freaking out doing like their last minute pictures, and they're being really loud and social, and the teachers at this point, me included, do not care. So it is loud. That's why I'm in my car right now. It is actually like 9:45. We haven't done anything yet. We were supposed to start the basketball tournament at around 9, but they didn't get things organized fast enough, and so that didn't happen. What I am doing right now is just trying to get things cleaned up and organized in my classroom so that tomorrow, when we have a work day, I don't have much to do. So that is what's going on today. We'll see how the basketball tournament goes later. I'm a little scared it's just going to be a waste of time, but I'm just going to make sure and keep myself busy, like help with concessions and stuff, which also gets me brownie points with parents and other teachers, so that's good. So that's today. Yesterday, I did not give y'all an update towards the end of the day. Got caught being like social and stuff, you know, kind of towards the end of the school year. So just trying to be social and trying to spend some time with people I know won't come back next year. So it was nice to spend time with people. So yesterday I was assigned to 7th grade team, and so that meant I kind of rotated and helped with 7th grade. Yesterday morning we spent a couple hours in the gym with inflatables. That was awesome. And then we came back, had a little break in classrooms, and then went to lunch. And then after lunch we went to the park. We have a park that's a couple blocks away, has a volleyball court, basketball court, full size, has a huge covered area and a couple of playgrounds that are appropriate for middle schoolers. And so that was great. The kids really liked that. The only incident that we had the whole afternoon, well, really the whole day, was when we were in the park, which was super hot and humid because we were in Texas and it's been raining. A couple of kids decided to call 911 and say that they were overheated and stuff, and thankfully here in a small town, the local police department calls the school office and is like, hey, is there really something going on? What's happening? Before they actually come over. And so then the office contacted us and was like, is everything okay? And we're like, yeah, So we got all the kids together, and one teacher basically just called them out on it and scolded them, and we have no way of knowing who actually called, but we just told them no phones. Thankfully we only had like 20 minutes left in the park, so she was like, no phones in the park. If we see it, we're gonna take it. And so we made sure and monitor that. The kids were actually good about that, didn't really use their phones. Oh, I see the kids are now running. Maybe the basketball tournament's actually going to start. But yes, so we did that. Then we came back in classrooms and we had rotations. And so in the 6 classrooms that we had for 7th grade, each room did some kind of activity. One room was face painting selfies, one room was board games, one room was movies, one room was the dance room, one room was karaoke, and then I was like the drawing room. And so I had a little drawing contest that I had them do. I think I've told y'all about it before, but I could just cut up a bunch of words that middle schoolers should know, and then we draw them out, and they draw something, and then we vote who got the best, and the winner gets candy. They actually really like that. There are some kids who I did not think would participate, who participated. And it was awesome. It was a lot of fun, and I had a handful of artsy girls who just stayed in my room the whole afternoon. So we kind of had an optional rotation, so every 30 minutes or so the kids could choose to switch or not. So that was a lot of fun. That actually worked out really, really well. Everybody who came to my room was super well behaved. Partly is because I just was like, you can be on your phones, you can chill, you can hang out, you can participate, you can not. If you participate, you get candy. If you don't care, whatever. And so that was nice that everybody participated, and we'll see how today goes. If nothing else, I'll just hide out in my classroom and get stuff done. I know that's like bad teacher thing. I probably will go over and watch the basketball tournament a little bit, but that's gonna be so loud, and our gym is like super old, and with everybody in there screaming, oh my gosh, it's going to be so loud. That's why I want to help with concessions. So I'll tell y'all how that goes later. See ya. Hi. The school year is over. No more kids. Right now, it is about an hour or so after the school day ended. All the kids are gone. Most of the teachers are gone. I'm about to leave. We as teachers do have to come back tomorrow. But honestly, I don't have much to do. So my plan tomorrow is, well, first I need to update my bullet journal because I didn't get much time to set up June. Then maybe film some videos and read. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow because we are required to be here from 8:30 to 4:30, or excuse me, 8:30 to 3:30. So I have maybe like an hour-ish of work to do, and that's it. Couple things to think about. We got our final checklist, and on it said that they are going to be painting our walls. Well, you see that blue that's down there and the black that's up there? I painted that. It's custom. It makes the art room special because there's no other school in the room, no other room in the school that is blue. There are some schools that have some rooms that kind of have black bulletin boards and stuff, so that kind of fits, which I have some black bulletin boards. So that fits all together. So I'm on to see tomorrow. I think I can negotiate it just because on the fact that it's an art room. And if anything, I can talk to maintenance and be like, hey, can you not paint my room? Yeah, like this afternoon was just loud, crazy. Like, I took an hour for lunch, and then I tried to go over to the gym to the basketball tournament that they had today. It was just too loud. I lasted like half an hour, and so I came back over here to my room and did some work for an hour. And I was like, you know what, I really need to go over there. I was really starting to feel guilty because I know I was supposed to be over there helping monitor kids, which actually like a fourth of them got picked up early today or didn't come, and then everybody else was just super chill, actually. So behavior was not crazy. It was just loud. But I did go over there for the rest of the afternoon, and it was just very kind of unceremonial, not a big hurrah when everybody left. Like, they're gone. I hear people in the hallway. That's weird. But yeah, and I actually, sadly enough, I still have a handful of art competition projects that never got picked up. So I'll get to talk to those kids tomorrow, or call those parents tomorrow and be like, hey, come get your artworks. Like, some of them, I know they want them. And I know those parents will come if I tell them. So we'll do that tomorrow. I think some of those kids weren't here, but some of them that were here didn't get it. So there's that. The other thing I got to do after school today that actually made me feel really happy is I had like 60, maybe like 60 or 70 clay projects that kids still did not pick up. And they've had a week and a half to pick those dang things up. And they haven't. So, and at this point I figured if the kids wanted it, they would have come and get it. And I even made an announcement yesterday and be like, you need to come get it, it's gonna get thrown out. No one's came and got it. And I know there are a couple kids who had told me they wanted it, so what I did is I sorted through them. The ones that I would keep as examples, or the ones I thought the kids would want to keep, I kept. And then when I go through my cabinets and everything at the beginning of the year, we'll see how much room I have for them. So I got to throw them all in the trash can and break them, and that was fun. Like, I know that's silly, and actually, like, I was doing that for like 5 minutes and it started to hurt my ears, but that was so satisfying to hear that breaking sound. I don't know why, but so I got to do that, and I got to take down all the paper sculptures and throw them away because people have had like 2 weeks to come get those. But yeah, so that's what's going on, and I want to go home so that I can come back tomorrow and just finish things. I finished what I wanted to finish today. Oh, and I scrubbed paint off the table. We did like the handprint project thing, and paint got on the table, like all over the tables. I actually had them paint some fabric for me too. I'm gonna make a skirt, and I had them paint it. I don't know how well it's gonna work because the fabric is really crinkly and hard, but we will see. But yeah, I had to scrub the paint off the tables. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Tomorrow is the last day. What? One more quick thing for Thursday. Almost forgot. While I was over at the gym, a student's parents came and left some flowers for me on my desk. So totally surprising. They smell so good and they are very pretty. And it came from a student's parents who, like, she's not the best student, and I barely even talked to her parents at all. So it was super sweet, super surprising, and unexpected. Very nice. Oh, and I got the other end of the year gift is I got a little candy pack from one of my students, and so did the teacher across the hall who also, the student also has her class, and we were both joking with each other because the student custom picked the Snickers that she put on ours. Mine said Krabby, and the other one said Hot Mess. It totally fits us. It's funny. Our kids are really sweet. That was one of our 8th graders. I'm going to totally miss her. Today is Friday. It is my last day working in my classroom for the school year. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am so ready for summer. And today we didn't have to be here till 8:30, so I got to sleep in. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. But today is just all about cleaning up. It's a work day. Technically we're supposed to be here till 3:30, and I don't need to be here till 3:30. I have maybe, if I push it, I have maybe like an hour-ish of work to do. The thing that's probably going to take the longest is that a lot of my art competition kids didn't come pick up their artwork yesterday, and I even went around to the gym yesterday at the basketball tournament and talked to all those kids individually and was like, hey, come pick up your artwork. I know some of them were not here, but there were at least a couple more that were here that didn't come get their artwork. So I still gotta deal with that. And then I have my boxes of books I'm looking at in front of me that I have to move, which I think I'm just gonna put on the counter over there because that's where I always put them, and that's never a problem. So I gotta clean that up. I have to label my furniture. I have to go through my checklist and get everything signed. I have to load up my car. That's all my stuff I'm taking home. Seems like a lot, but 2 boxes of that is recycling. So it's really not that much. And some of the things I should have taken home already. I just have a bunch of little things on my checklist. So I'm gonna get started and I'll check in with y'all later. It is 9:49, and I'm about to reach my goal of getting everything cleaned up before 10 o'clock. Still have a couple things to do, like call the parents of the kids' artwork that got left, the art competition stuff, which I know they want, so I'm gonna have to call them and be like, I left it in the office. Then I have to go over this couple-page checklist and like get things signed and whatnot and approved, and then I get to wait until 3:30 until I get everything approved. But I'm gonna do all that, and then, oh yeah, we have a luncheon today. That will be nice. But I have everything cleaned. And the last thing to do is get all that junk that's over there and stick it in my car. It is now 11:37. It is almost time for lunch. Although they're not setting up anything for lunch, so I'm not sure what's going on. And I am like done. I went through my checklist, got a bunch of things signed. I only have 2 big things left. In fact, I'm gonna look at my checklist now. Make sure. Have to turn in my computer, which I am done with. I'm gonna wait till this afternoon to turn it in. Then I need to get my room, I need to talk to the principal and do a few things. I need to get my room checked and ask about not letting them paint my room this summer, and then do my final checkout, and that's it. And I know our principal, and she's not going to let us do checkout until after lunch. So I just get to chill and hang out. I've been kind of wandering around the room. Excuse me. Well, I'm here with access to a good printer. I printed out like 100 pages or something like that of handwriting practice sheets. I had pulled a couple weeks ago I had just pulled a bunch of PDFs and images online at different practice sheets to do with like blush lettering and marker handwriting. So I just printed those, and now I'm just chilling, waiting, and my work's done. I am all signed out. Now I just have an hour or so to wait, and then I can leave. Last look.
What we do here is go back.